Cool. So let's start today's event. That is for the main agendas for today's event is that we at Slack Community Chandigarh are live today, and to celebrate the launch, to celebrate the kickoff session, we are today organizing this session for you all. So without a further ado, let's start. So, okay, welcome. So, welcome here. We are super excited to have you on board to our newest chapter, that is Slack Community Chapter Chandigarh. We are in India actually. Chandigarh is a union territory now, and Chandigarh is a beautiful city actually, and the people are full of enthusiasm for tech, for design, for the like industry level things and all the other things. So the journey will be so much beautiful and joyful for all. So, okay, so who we are? Actually, I'm the only chapter leader for this chapter for now, and I hope more people will join us, and I hope we will get co-lead for this chapter also. So I'm Prashant Pandey. I am the founder and community lead for Designair. Actually, I founded this community Designair, and this community is all about design community. So if you want to contact me, you can contact me by on mail. That is iccprashant.in@gmail.com. So, some more thing about me. So, as I have said earlier, I am the founder at Designair. I founded this community, I think, back 6 to 7 months back. So, Designair is a design community for the people and by the designers only. So, we are growing this community from a long time, and now we have a lot more people and a lot of amazing people with us. So I'm also the vice chairperson at IEEE Chandigarh University student branch. Actually, it's the IEEE student branch, as IEEE is an international organization and the fastest growing and the biggest organization in the world. So we have our Chandigarh University branch, student branch. So I'm the chairperson of that branch, and also I'm advocating for Figma. Figma, as you know, Figma is a design platform where we like design prototype and the we do other things on the design domain. So I'm also advocating for Figma as I am actually a design enthusiast person, as you are seeing my skills as product design, entrepreneurship, and leadership. And uh, I am on the intermediate level on Python actually. So as you see, I am the product designer. Actually, I am designing the product. I'm innovating and the designing the product. So my major skill and my major hobby is to think, rethink, and innovate the things, so that I can go further with the designing of that product. So yeah, I'm doing this from since 2 years now. Uh, so okay, so and yeah, okay, the entrepreneurship part. So as I have mentioned earlier, I am the founder of Designer. So I am growing with this entrepreneur world, and I love to lead. I love to make things and go with people, work with team and all the things. So yeah, I'm also in the leadership part. And on Python, I actually automate things. I actually make things. I use Python for the backend part in tech, and it helps me in my design part also, as I design and I develop. I'm not in much in the development part, but yeah, by this Python thing, uh, I usually play with Python actually. So, okay, so today's agenda points are as follows. So, the check-in we did it, the check-in part. SPC Chandigarh launch. In this part, we will be seeing what is SPC Chandigarh, what is Slack Community Chandigarh, and what are our goals, our plans for further. What are the opportunities here, and how we grow, and what are our plans to grow further. And after that, we have Neem Gori, the Slack community manager here. So she will be introducing the Slack community, the insights of Slack community, Slack, the history of Slack community, and the future points and the future parts which are coming in the Slack community very soon. After that, we will be having a Q&A session where you can interact with us virtual here with the either with the comment section, or you can like interact with us by switching on your video and talking with us. And after that, we will be having a networking and feedback session where you can suggest us about the event, where you can give feedback about the event, where you can network with people here. So okay, let's go and start this. So we are on Slack workspace, that is hashtag SPC Chandigarh chapter. You can join us there because we have a lot more amazing people and the lovely people here who are more curious about learning things in tech, as well as the building part, product design part, and the various other things. So you can join here and enjoy the enjoy the enjoy with them. I think you will be having a great time there. So join us on Slack. And okay, our goal here. So our main goal is to bridge the gap between the experts and the learners. The experts, it means the people who are actually working with that specific domain, who are now the experts of their domain, who are now leading their domain, and the learners, that is we the learners, we who are coming here to learn the things from them. So we are bridging the gap between those experts and the learners, and becoming a stepping stone for more astonishing innovations. Because in today's world, we see with this when this pandemic hits, we are now on this virtual part, and we need to like innovate things. We need to make things, build things for this virtual part, because we know now the world is changing and the world will change actually. So they will prefer more the digital products, more they will go more with the like the things uh, which will helpful and which will be more safe for them. So yeah, we need to do innovations. We need to do making better things. So we are here for promoting the innovation part also. So our plans, how we will execute our goal, and how we will reach our goal, execute our plans, and how we will grow further. So our plan is to share knowledge about the technologies and the new platform releases here on Slack, or the other things like technologies. It means we have vast domain in terms of technology. Not only the Slack things, or not only any other specific things. We are here to build things. We are here to explore other all the various aspects of technologies. So yeah, we will share knowledge. We will learn here. We will like teach people here. So okay, and to encourage people to innovate, design, and develop with and for the enhancement of technologies. So uh, people actually think that Slack is only for the developers, but this is not true. uh, the we at Slack community not only not we at Slack community are not only focusing on the development part, but also we are focusing on innovation part, as I have said earlier, and the design. So whether you are a developer, a product designer, a product builder, on administration part, or anything, if you love Slack, if you have the enthusiasm to work on Slack, to explore Slack, you are welcome here, and you will enjoy this community, this group actually. So we are working here to just to enhance the technology, just to help people grow with the technologies. So our main plan is to enhance the technologies with everything we can do. So the opportunities here are to learn and engage with the great inspiring experts and speakers. So as I've mentioned earlier that we uh, we will be learning here from the experts also. So we have the opportunity to learn and also connect with them, to engage with them, and to grow with them actually. So they may be our speakers, they may be our uh, community members, or anyone. So we can learn and engage with them here. So you are getting this big opportunity here in this community, Slack community. And you also can host and speak in our workshops and sessions and meetups. So if you want to like if you have something to teach people, if you want to share your knowledge with people, if you want to speak on some workshops, if you want to enhance your public speaking skills here also, so you can uh, always like reach us for these opportunities, and we will be more than happy to give you these opportunities, and uh, like we will help you also in this. So where to submit your proposal for that? So if you want to host works event, if you want to host any meetup or workshop, you can always submit a proposal on our Slack community chapter, Chandigarh channel, that is SPC Chandigarh chapter, which you will find in the Slack community workspace. So okay. And okay, we are open for volunteers. So if you want to volunteer for us, if you want to, if you want to if you love to volunteer, if you love to contribute, if you love to work with team, we are always open for you. So we actually need you because if we grow, we only grow because of you. So yes, we are open for volunteers. And with this I'm like I'm inviting Neem Gori for taking over the deck and explaining much about the Slack community and the history of the Slack actually.
All right. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and also Prashant. That was a beautiful intro. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen and hopefully provide you with a bit of history and background, so color and context about Slack platform community. So Prashant, I'm just having a little bit of internet issues where my computer is frozen. I am not sure if it's because of the rain or, you know, just because I have too many tabs open, often is the case. So give me 1 minute or so, and
Okay.
hopefully things should be able to work. Okay, so
Yes, sure.
I think we're in now. Is that correct? Are you able to
uh,
see my screen now?
yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, great. Well, hi everyone. As Prashant was saying, so I'm Neve. I'm a community manager here in Slack in the Dublin office, although the office is very much my bedroom. So who is the Slack platform community team? Well, we are a grand total of 2 people. So there's me, Neve, here in Dublin, and then there's my manager, Elizabeth, who was the founder of the Slack platform community, and Elizabeth is based in San Francisco. And between us, we try and cover the whole globe of Slack platform community chapters and community members. And I'll shortly go through with you the stats and statistics of the amount of people here. But it's a reasonably large community, especially for one that's quite so young. So what's the purpose of community? And this is a Slack spin, but for any community, the general idea is where people who are most passionate about that subject or interested even if you're just like mildly interested and curious, like maybe this topic of Slack or some of the topics that come up for future events, maybe that piques your interest. So you can join us. What we do is we collaborate with other people, again, irrespective of your knowledge or your ability or level. Everybody is really welcome because we want to build a sense of belonging. So now that everybody's welcome, you do not need to be a developer building on the platform, but we love having developers too. Just anybody who's interested, and our aim is that you get to grow with other people and hopefully improve your skill set and confidence. And how do we do this? Well, we have four main themes. So connecting with other people. I'll explain a bit in a second, but just we are a very, very global community, and you don't have to be restricted to just networking with people within your city. This is a global community. There are people from all different countries. Know that we like the idea of people connecting and helping each other globally and sharing knowledge. So there's lots of channels based on people asking questions or who want to share interesting things that they've done. We encourage that. And same with learning. Maybe you don't have much to contribute. Maybe you prefer to sit back and see what other people are saying and absorb their knowledge. Again, totally welcome. But ultimately, it's all about people growing, improving, and hopefully feeling more comfortable and confident with Slack. So how do you join slackcommunity.com? Simple enough. It's just go to slackcommunity.com and there you'll be asked to fill out a profile and it will send you a link to join into our very own Slack workspace, which is where all the conversation happens. And yeah, it says Slack platform community. It's very nearly its 2-year anniversary. It's currently what was being 1 year and 11 months of Slack platform community. So launched in March 2019, and the very first meetup. So back when we could have in-person meetups, that was in June. So not long after it. And look what it was like back when people could meet up in real life again. So this is in the Berlin chapter. I think the chapter leader is Roman, who's very active in the Slack platform community workspace. And yeah, this is what we hope to go back to someday, but regular in-person meetups where people can get to know one another, hopefully go to some cool venues, maybe have some beers, pizzas, whatever it may be. But yeah, networking and growing and learning. So what are the numbers? When I told you I thought this was impressive, I really wasn't messing. So we're so close to being able to say 10,000 members, but it's like 9,832. So like really, really close, but we'll say now 9,000 plus members. There are over 100 plus volunteer leaders. So for example, we've got Prashant here, who's the leader of the Slack platform community Chandigarh. So we have regional based leaders and city based leaders. So there's lots of other leaders within India. There's the Delhi NCR chapter, also Varna, I believe, and you have to forgive my pronunciation about these places, but also Pimpri Chinchwad. So even within India, there's a lot of other chapters, but also you can see from the map, there are many, many chapters globally. And yeah, we've got 90 chapters altogether. And just another observation, like just from working in communities previously, often I found that they were very US/North America centric. One of the things that I find incredibly impressive with the Slack platform community is that it's like very, very global. So you can see it really is a wide mix of countries and territories. Also, just another thing about the volunteer leaders. If you are interested in becoming a volunteer leader, either reach out to myself or Prashant. There is an application process we can talk through, but it's a great way for you to gain experience in some public speaking, networking, organization, and also we offer some cool discounts and swag for our chapter leaders. And yeah, 40 plus countries. You're getting the idea. This Slack platform community, it's all over the place. So yeah, meet up locally. But here's just an example of some of our leaders, like in the top left-hand corner, the top 3, there are our newest chapter leaders in Munich. We also have some people in Tbilisi. I can see some of our other pals from Bangalore, I think. There's Ujjwal in Bangalore. You can see there's people from all over, our friends in Kenya and in Canada, and at the bottom left, also in Estonia. And the thing is, with virtual meetups, you can go to any of these meetups. Please do not feel that you can only go to a meetup that's within your city or your geography, like whatever your country is. No, meetups are for everybody. If it's a topic that you're interested in, or maybe it's a speaker that you'd like to hear, or if you want to reach out, or if you're just curious, Please know all meetups are free and open to absolutely everybody. So, yeah, as I was saying, all meetups are for anywhere in the world. You are welcome to join any of them. Do not let geography be a barrier, although fair enough if time zone is an issue, but with the exception of time zone, know that you're welcome everywhere. Yeah, we cover a wide set of topics, speakers, and content. So, yeah, I think when people hear platform, they assume things are going to be very, very technical. This is not the case. It's a real mixture, and we try to encourage our volunteer leaders that do what you feel comfortable with. So, like for example, I was recently at an event held in the Tbilisi, Georgia chapter, and part of their event was about wine. The only problem with that was for them it was like 4 in the afternoon, and for me it was about 10 in the morning. So I couldn't really get as involved with the wine tasting as they were. But again, there's a lot of flexibility, a lot of interesting topics. And if you're ever interested in being a speaker, please don't hesitate to reach out. And just some example of events. Now these are all in more German speaking countries, but you can see that we have the range of talks, meetups, hackathons, everyone welcome. And you can see I just included a picture of the Georgian wine event in the middle. So as you can tell, that was probably one of my favorites. And I always have regular meetups. So yeah, this is what the workspace is like. If you type in this link, you'll be able to join it. And here's where you can take part in all of the active conversations within Slack. So whether you just want to read what other people are saying, maybe there's a feature you'd like to request, or if you want to join in the Chandigarh chapters, so that way you can help like suggest ideas or content for future events, you're more than welcome. And yeah, some other interesting chapters. Like I said, that we were recently at the Munich chapter. You can go to the Chandigarh chapter, and people are often asking questions about the API or workflow builder. Maybe you don't know what those things are, and maybe having a look there would explain it to you. So with that, that is me done. Thank you very much for having me, Prashant. And as I said, everyone, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to either myself or Prashant, and we'd love to help you and get you comfortable with Slack platform community.
Yeah, thank you, Neem, for this beautiful introduction about the Slack community, and all the things you added actually help people to know this community better.
Always
So
happy to help, love.
yeah, so if anyone want to, as Neem mentioned, that if anyone want to suggest any topic or reach out to us, you can always reach out on our Slack community chapter. So you are always welcome. And okay, so I think we should end now.
Yeah, then with that, thanks very much for listening in, and hopefully see you guys at future events. Thank you, Prashant. Cheers,
Thank you,
everyone.
Neem.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.